one guy, if I lost against him, the Peter, I will kill myself, because
What the f?
guy is not good guy.
So let's talk about your social media. Do you have a ghostwriter? Where do you come up with these ideas?
Almost everything was my idea. Only one thing, that when I wake up, I'm running in the street and drinking gasoline. That wasn't my idea.
What were you thinking when you dove into that frozen lake?
So, okay, let me explain. So, I always want to teach people, hey, just read. Say it how you read it. It's not that hard. Just read it,
The training with Sneako a little bit. How did it feel beating his ass?
He told me, oh, how are you going to match up with O'Malley? He's taller like me. I said, okay, let me show you. And then, of course, I play a little bit and then shoot, take him down, and I was just slapping him.
I want to feel what Henry felt. I want to see if you could pick me up and throw me across the cage like you did to Henry. I'm sure you could because I'm pretty small.
Much as I would love to training with you, I don't want to, because you're going to smash me and then you're going to think, oh, this guy is Henry. Oh, the fuck.
No.
Maybe you're going to come in 135 UFC back and then you may want to.
Oh, God. Merab.
Oh, it's 15-time world champion Demetrious Johnson. You're listening to the Money Cast.
Let me know how you guys want this shot framed up.
Oh, hey.
Look at that fucking machine right there.
I can zoom in. That's what I was asking, how tight you want the shot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I think back out a little bit.
I mean, I could also raise it.
How about your logo, Aljo?
No,
Look at him. That's how you know that's your man. You want your logo in there. There it is. That's too close. Now perfect. There you go.
Okay, then I'm gonna stay here because this way logo is good.
Yeah.
Your thing's good.
Get the out the way, Aljo.
He's just gonna stick there the whole time.
yeah, so.
3, 2, 1, clap.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Mighty Cast. And ladies and gentlemen, this man is an absolute stud. He's an absolute machine. Help me welcome in Merab the Machine.
Thank you, Demetrious. What an honor. I don't know how to say this word, to talk to you. I'm a big fan of yours, and I'm still watching your fights. You're doing great, and you are a hero.
Thank you, Merab. Thank you. Well, Merab, first off, congratulations on your last win. I watched it. The whole family watched it. Absolute amazing performance. I mean, your gas tank, your cardio, your wrestling. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you. I did not think you were going to take Henry Cejudo down 5 times. I even put money on it. Okay, I'm a man of truth, and I did not think you were going to be able to get him down 5 times, but you were able to get him down easily, and you defeated his most signature move, which was the inside trip, which he hit me with. He hit Aljo with it, but he could not hit you with it. So let's talk about the fight. So we're talking about the fight. Once again, congratulations. How do you feel? Any injuries whatsoever?
Thank you so much. Thank God, no injury. I feel great. To talk about the fight, I was preparing very hard for this fight. You guys are legends, and I'm just I grew up watching you guys, and to fight Henry Cejudo is of course I'm fighting a legend, and 2-division champion and Olympic champion, and we all know his grappling and wrestling is very high level, and I'm still getting better, and I'm still learning, and I wasn't sure which way his fight was gonna go, but I was ready for fight, and a fight. I had too much fun there, actually.
He said he had fun.
Yeah.
Well, It's interesting because even lead up to the fight, I was listening to your interviews and you said, yes, wrestling, he might be better than me, but mixed martial arts wrestling, it's a different ball game, and you displayed that. And it was funny because I was talking to my coach about it, and I was like, dude, like his takedowns were good because he shoot in, grab a single leg, and you would just trip him. And then when you kept on doing the body lock and tripping him against the cage, it was literally beautiful. And I was like, dude, like, where did this wrestling come from? Like, where did you start in mixed martial arts? Did you start in, what's the art form you do in your home country? Like, where did you start?
Yes. So, yeah, I don't start traditional, like, wrestling, not traditional, like freestyle wrestling. I'm a more judo guy. I was doing judo a long time, and my goal was to compete in Olympic. But after 2008, they changed rules in judo. You cannot grab the leg anymore. That was my favorite move, to like with the gi grab the leg. I had one technique that I was taking down everybody. And after 2008, I realized then I with my technique and I cannot make high level, like, come world champion in judo or Olympic champion, because it's lots of footwork and foot suite and like this. And judo, it's a beautiful sport but very difficult. And after I did a little bit sambo. And when MMA came up in Georgia, of course, I always wanted to test it, and I feel love with it. And I transition. I realized that I find myself in MMA, and I love MMA. And of course, who's not? Whoever try MMA is the best, because like I find myself because I was free. Every sport you play, football or basketball or even judo or wrestling, there are so many rules. And you're not free, you gotta follow the rules. And in MMA, I'm just natural. You can, whatever you feel, you can wrestling, grappling, just long as you keep it clean, just fight. Just if you have a good cardio, push, pressure, use your whatever technique you want. So, and when I in Georgia, I was doing very good. I was fighting. I was 10-0 there. But when I moved to United States, it was hard to find a good gym here. It was hard to get MMA fights before I find my team Saralongo, New York. And I start training here and fighting, but I realized my judo technique wasn't good, because I used to take people down, but the good jiu-jitsu guys, they was taking my back. I was making a lot of mistakes because of my judo takedowns. And judo, it's not good for MMA. And then after, I'm just trying to get better. I knew I'm not a good grappler, good wrestler, and I'm always trying to get better. But what's important is when I sparring or training, I'm trying to do it in the practice, to try in the practice. That's how I'm getting better, and I'm always trying to learn. And yes, Henry Cejudo, like you said, he's and like I said, he's better. If you grappling, I'm sure he will beat me in maybe in freestyle wrestling rules, or maybe But in MMA, of course, it's more tricky. You use the wall, timing with a punch, and it's so many details. That's what I'm trying to learn, and I'm looking different. And there is one more thing. I think Henry Cejudo, he has a confidence. He's Olympic champion, and he knows that he's a good grappler and wrestler. Me, I knew I'm not coming from traditional wrestling. I know I never was that level. Now I have to get better. I have to improve, and I have to learn, and I have to, that's why I think this makes me dangerous. I'm still a student,
No, I love it, man. I think the biggest thing I love about your style, Merab, is that you're so humbled. Like you said, I'm not very good at wrestling, but you just out-wrestled an Olympic gold medalist, right? I've actually done folk-style wrestling and some freestyle wrestling, and I couldn't even take Cejudo down. So you've been able to take this beautiful sport of judo, which I'm started to learn a little more judo because I've been in my gi a lot more. you've been able to come from judo, try sambo, and then now you said you like to be free. That's the beautiful thing about mixed martial arts, is that you're not stuck in one realm of basketball, football, or kickboxing, Muay Thai. You could do whatever feels natural to you. And I think you have embodied that with the gas tank that you have, and you're able to keep this relentless pressure on, which, gives you the timing, the right angles, and using the cage to your ability. So with you having this freedom to do whatever you want, where does the gas tank come from? Like, I saw the video. You're in Vegas. You got all the girls around you. They're all screaming your name. Merab, you're the best. You're the best. You go, okay, ladies, watch me swim underwater. And you swim all the way underwater without even taking a breath. Genetically, it seems like you have an amazing gas tank. Have you always been that way, or did you develop it as you got older?
Yeah, I wasn't that way when I was young, and it's just hard work. I
work that hard, Merab, and I can't do what you do. I do it a little bit differently, but no, I can't swim under the pool like you did. I can't, you are relentless when you fight, right? And you're just accrediting that to hard work. Like, do you do anything like, what's your recovery like? What's your conditioning like? What is it that you do specifically you think that gives you that edge of that cardio?
So I think because when I'm tired, I'm keep training. I'm always pushing. So yeah, because maybe my style. When I training, sparring or do jiu-jitsu, I'm always pressuring. And there is one more secret. I will say, sometimes when I shoot, and if I feel that there is not there takedown, I'm not gonna squeeze too much. I'm gonna let him go. Even I take down, I'm not gonna spend all my energy to squeeze. It's okay. I will use my body weight and the butt control, and I'm not gonna try my best to hold him down. And if he still get up, then I'll be tired. I'm trying to use smart way to not spend my energy. Let's make, for example, so when I was fighting against Jose Aldo, I shoot couple times. I did lock the hands, but he was defending good. If I really try, maybe I can lift, I can take him down, but that may make me really more tired. And then eventually we was gonna break, and then he was gonna start striking, and I won't be I will be tired maybe. So I don't risk it. I just hold it, use my head and use my body weight, and I don't squeeze my hand because I don't want to get too much tired. I was trying to just block him, use my head. I wasn't squeezing too much. That's why maybe if you see me, if I take people down, and I will try use my body weight. If they try to get up very hard, let them go. It's okay. Get up. I don't care. You getting tired. You have to get up on top.
Yeah. I love that. He goes, I don't care. Get up. You're getting tired, not me. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This podcast is sponsored by PrizePicks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports game. Now, it's not just football. They have NHL. They even have CSGO. They even have Valorant. They even have mixed martial arts. And I love it so much. We did a nice little pick last couple weeks. Merab, I went less with him because I didn't think he would be able to take Henry Cejudo down 4 times. And little behold, he did. He took it down 5 times. Messed up my my picks. But it is super easy to use, very simple. It's either more or less. So let's say you think an athlete is going to land 75 significant strikes. I like to think about who's fighting. I'm not sure. I like who he's fighting. I think he's a better striker. You know what? I think he's going to knock him out. I'm going to go ahead with less. Or if he's fighting a guy who could take a lot of durability, a guy like Tony Ferguson, you might want to go with more. So if you want to give PrizePicks a try, all you got to do is go to the App Store, whether you're Android or iPhone user, download PrizePicks, and when you do that, make sure you use my code MIGHTY. They will match up to $100 of your deposit. Now, next time our good friend Merab fights, you better believe I'm going to go with more with the takedowns, because last time I didn't think he could take down Olympic gold medalist 4 times, but he proved me wrong. So ladies and gentlemen, shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this podcast. And when you guys want to make the right pick, make sure you make it at the right place, which is PrizePicks. Let's get back to this amazing interview. Now, when it comes to, you've beaten a lot of former champions. Jose Aldo, Henry Cejudo, Petr Yan. And in my eyes, I believe you were the number one contender who should be fighting Sean O'Malley right now for the belt, but unfortunately you're not. But you have the next shot at the title, which I cannot wait to see you fight for the belt. How are you feeling about the matchup between you and Sugar Sean O'Malley? Like, obviously, or even Chito, right? I think both those guys, you are a great matchup stylistically because you don't stop. You keep coming forward. You find where you're going to be able to be successful, and you will not stop until you get there. But as you sit back, you just got done beating Henry Cejudo. How are you liking your matchup against those two gentlemen, Chito and Sugar Sean O'Malley?
Yeah, let's talk about O'Malley. I see him as a dangerous opponent because, he has good footwork. He has a knockout power. He has a very strong right hand, and he has a good timing. And, I see as a dangerous fighter. And once he win contender series, and once I saw him in UFC, and I wanted to fight him because I wanna I wanna challenge myself, and I still looking that way. But how I see, I think I should keep a smart, just patient, keep a strike, and just wait to my time to shoot. And if he defends, and let him go, and I'm gonna shoot again, and then maybe make him slow, make him tired, and eventually I will take him down.
Oh, I love it. And then that's if Sean gets through Chito. And Chito, you feel it's probably going to be the same thing. Even though Chito doesn't have as much footwork as Sean O'Malley, he does have a good, walk forward pressure, good boxing, good kicks, good knees. But I'm assuming with that's a beautiful thing about your style, is that you can apply that style to anybody you fight because you're going to go forward and you're just going to try to dominate them. Right? You're not looking to angle off and looking to, catch somebody overextending. You're like, no, I'm going to beat the living hell out of you.
Yeah. Thanks. I think Chito is also a good fighter, very smart. He's waiting, he's in his pocket, he's patient, and then he's slow, but he's sharp. Of course, he has a lot of experience in UFC. He's been in so many fights, so win or loss. He's dangerous, of course. He has good kicks as well, but I don't study him much, Chito Vera yet. But one thing is for sure. I will just training hard, and now what I learned is, you gotta just you gotta go step by step. Every every fight, let's say I'm focused on my next fight. That's how I've been, and that's I realized that couple of years ago, just focus on next fight. So if Chito will wins, and I will just start studying him, but just keep doing my thing, so it's nothing personal, man. If I lost against them, then okay, God bless you, no problem. It's a fight.
I love that. God bless you.
So let me tell you, but only one guy. If I lost against him, the Petr Yan, I will kill myself, because this guy is not good guy. He's not humble, and then. But otherwise, if I lost against Henry, or of course, if I lost against one of the great fighter, it's okay. I mean, I guess you're better than me, And
See. Now I think we're gonna have like a hatred thing. I see what happens if Merab becomes the champion. They're gonna do like a revenge match for Peter Yan. And there's actually some hatred there. He goes, if I lose to him, I'm gonna kill myself. I didn't know you had hatred for Peter Yan. I always thought you guys were, cordial. Like you could say, I'm not in your camp or whatever. But actually, I can see because there's a little back and forth when Aljo need him.
yeah,
And you've always had Aljo's back. And I love that about your guys' relationship. Like, you are the number one contender right now. And at the time, you were number one contender, and Aljo was the world champion. And you're like, no, that's okay. Dana White was like, these two need to fight. And you're like, no, that's okay. We don't need to fight. Like, there's more than money. There's friendship. There's brotherhood. There's bromance. And I think you guys embody that. You don't see a lot of that in mixed martial arts at all. You see athletes together, but if they have the opportunity to, you look at Rashad Evans versus John Jones. Those two were super close coming up, but those two have ended up fighting. And the love that you have for Aljo and the love that Aljo has for you is absolutely amazing. How did you guys build that over the years, right? Because now Aljo's gone up to 145, so you have your opportunity to wear gold because he wants to see you win. Speak on that. How does that feel to have, your brother from another mother want to see you win?
Yeah, this is this is something that you cannot buy. This is came natural. Yeah, when I emigrated from Georgia and I was trying to learn culture here, I was trying to get better as a person and as a fighter. And I started training with my team, and they treat me very good. Even I don't speak English. Mixed martial art community, we are very respectful people, and same is my team. Serra Longo team, good people, and my family all lives in Georgia, but I have here my team, and when I started first training with Aljamain Sterling, he was so much better than me. He still is, but but and I started growing as a fighter, and I learned so much from him. I look up to him. He was already a professional fighter. He signed soon. He signed to UFC, and I got better, and after he started using me as a training partner, and no, we was just training each other. We was the main training partners, so like so many years, and also good training partner, and who not make you injure, who don't have who don't have a ego to hurt you, or just take care of your mimic. Like we was mimic so I was trying I was sometimes Henry Cejudo, sometimes TJ Dillashaw, sometimes Petr Yan style, what I'm saying? And
Yep.
just and same time I was getting better. Of course, he was getting ready, and same thing. When I have fights, so basically we were all these fights. I had UFC or he had. We was just main train partners. We was training together, and we were traveling together. We were friends. I know, and Aljo moved to Las Vegas, and I moved to Las Vegas, and now here in Vegas we are neighbors. And as you guys see,
well, since you guys are neighbors, has there ever been a house party thrown by Aljo and he didn't invite you?
That's a tricky question. Because I was hang out with we was hang out in Aljo's house a lot, and we had here a lot of parties. But since I buy a house, Aljo not have too many parties here. I don't know. Maybe he had party and he not invited. How I know? But it's okay. We been hanging out in my house. We have so many times party. So I don't know. See, I don't know if he has a party and he don't invite me. So I don't know.
I love that. It's like, oh man, before I was always at his house partying. Now I buy a house next to him. No more house parties. I don't understand what's going on. I love that.
We always hanging out in my house. It's okay. It's good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now when it comes to, so let's talk about your social media. Each time you have a fight coming up, you become Dr. Merab. then you're training in their bedroom. You got your lady at the doorway with a nice bottle of wine, and you shut the door in her face. Now, I think it's absolutely hilarious, and you're building your brand. You got a beautiful shirt there. Before we get off the podcast, I want you to tell everybody where they could buy that beautiful Merab the Machine shirt so they can support you. Where does this come from? Like, where does this creativity come from? Have you always had it? Do you have a ghostwriter? Like, where you come up with these ideas on your social media?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to get better everywhere, and I was thinking to make this logo a long time. Yes, like my first name is Merab and last name is Dvalishvili. MD is like a medical doctor or something like this. It's not good.
Okay.
I was using MD first, but it's not good. And I tried to create a logo, and then this is like a punch, and then you see me MD. It's like a kind of punch, and I create that.
Bravo.
Yeah, you see, right? It's MD, but and then I create that, but I was missing something, and then I added my whatever I'm using Pappas, right? And I added on top Pappas, and then the machine here, but I was still missing something, and then I added now the plug. Then now it looks perfect, So,
it's beautiful. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that was very naturally created. And with your social media, like with you saying, it's Dr. Merab here, MD. That's beautiful. Michael, did you pick that up? I did not do that. Michael?
No. I did not pick that up, but I'm a big fan of the social media and all that stuff that you do. So are those ideas that you come up with yourself, or is there someone else that has these great skits that are really just I think every time they're a banger. Like whenever you post something, I send it to DJ immediately and he's just laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen you miss yet.
Yeah, the almost everything was my idea. Only one thing, that when I wake up and I'm running in the street and drinking gasoline. That wasn't my idea, because we have a like ESPN in Georgia, like Santanta Sports, and those guys give me the idea. You should make a video like this when you stop in a red light and go green lights, because your nickname is Machine, and drink the gasoline and like this. And then after me and my friend, we filmed with the phone this, and it was so easy. Of course I drink apple juice, and then I don't drink gasoline. But just with that video, the frame my friends give me from Georgia Santanta Sports. But otherwise, so when Henry screw up my last name, everybody screws my last name, and I was gonna fight Henry, and then Henry always makes fun of opponents. He was making fun of Aljo. He was talking he's funny, but same time, then I give myself the confidence. Now I can joke about him too. So, and I wanna and then I'm in my head, I wanted to make some video to teach him, because I always wanna teach people, hey, just read. It's like same, just read it and say it how you read it. I wanna just tell people it's not that hard. Just read it. And then I'm like, I gotta do this. And then of course I have a friend who's helping me with just making video, and we buy some cameras, and we taking nice pictures now. Now it's very important, social media, and then me, I like positive. I like having fun, and I don't like drama. I'm not that smart to give everybody nickname like a Kobe Covington does, and I'm not like Henry Cejudo does. That's a fun way, but I'd rather make fun of myself, or my opponent, if my opponent talking shit, trash about me. That's all.
I think you did. I think you're killing it. Like Michael said, you haven't missed yet. I don't think there's been one social media gimmick you have done and it has fallen flat? Because each time I see him, I just laugh. I even showed my wife one of them. She goes, "What the hell is he doing?" I was like, "Oh, he's working out. He's shutting the door. He's got a fight coming." She goes, "Oh, I get it. That's funny. That's hilarious."
Well, I'll say there is one that fell flat.
What's going on, guys? This podcast is sponsored by G Fuel. Now, G Fuel has no sugar, no crash, and it's loaded with lots of vitamins. I love to take my G Fuel when I'm going to the gym to throw around some weights. And cool thing about G Fuel, it has a plethora of flavors. Here's one of them, the clickbait. And then we also have the delicious watermelon lemonade. And then we also have hype sauce. I think this one is one of their best sellers. Now, if you want to give G Fuel a try, all you got to do is go to gfuel.com. And when you do that, make all your selection of all the flavors you want to try. Use my promo code MIGHTY, and that will save you 20% on your complete order. Thank you to G Fuel for sponsoring the podcast. Let's get back to the interview.
Merab, what were you? I'm happy I have the moment to ask you this right now. What were you thinking when you dove into that frozen lake? Because I still don't understand. I don't understand that video.
Do you know this video, Demetrious?
Yes, I do. Yes.
So, okay, let me explain. So that was 2020, like New Year's, somewhere right there, like 3 years ago. And I was in New York, I think, I started, so from 2020 we was like back and forth, like Vegas, New York, and training. So that time I was in New York and training like always, like every day, I have a fight or no, I try to training, every day. And in New York snow came, and then like 2-3 days the gym was closed because they said, "Oh, stay home, the road is too much snow in the road, don't get in a car accidents." And then what else I have to do? I don't have kids, and of course I like run, and I was running to the lake and then coming home. And the next day I decide because it was snow everywhere, and then I was thinking to like do a little ice tub and jump in the cold water so I put my phone to the like snow, set up my phone to make, like I was thinking I'm gonna just jump in the water and then just post 10-second story on my Instagram to just me going cold water. And I turn around video and I take my clothes off, but it's cold outside. Of course, it's snow, and I don't want to just test the water. Oh, it's cold, I can't go in freezing. I don't want to be the guy. Especially I have a video. I know I want to make a video, and I always like to dive in the water. And I know how deep is water. Like it's kind of short, like not too long, but I know how to like jump like technique and that don't hit my head to the ground. And I was focused on more that. But the on top of the water looks like it's a melted snow, but I don't realize it was freezing. It was ice. So, and then me, I'm focused of like dive like with my technique to don't hit in the ground because the water is just maybe like this big and it's not too deep. And so as soon as I dive and I break the ice and my head splits. and then I'm like, I realize why I did this, like why I should check. My first thought was, why don't I check how I make this mistake, how I don't see it, and like I'm so stupid. And then as soon as I grabbed my head, I felt that the skin was peeling off from all over my head. I'm like, my first thought was, 1 week least no training. Now I go stitches, go hospital. And then like, as you guys see, I'm like talking like to myself, I'm so stupid. What the fuck? I'm so stupid. and one second, I forgot that I was doing video, but and then so soon, okay. And then anyways, I grabbed my t-shirt, the tight my head, stop bleeding, and I get dressed. Now I cannot run because I have a cuts my head. I cannot run even home. So I'm walking to my house, and I know I gotta just got in my car and I gotta go hospital, you know. But then I forgot I have video. Now I watching video. Oh, this is so silly, so stupid, so funny. And then
so,
I'm like,
so you're probably driving to the hospital. You're like, oh shit, I'm still filming. Oh no.
uh, no, but like the fact that I have this video, now I'm looking myself and I'm laughing. It's so stupid. Like, and then, but now I'm thinking, it's nobody knows, nobody's with me, nobody know, it's just me. But now I look,
Yeah.
this is so stupid decision. But if I post this, I'm sure like all the people will say, "Well, you're so stupid. Why don't you check how you break your head, right?" But I'm like, if I post this, a lot of people will think that I'm so stupid. But I'm like, I'm not hiding nothing in my life, and I'm already crazy. I'm a MMA fighter, you know. MMA fighters, I think we are a little crazy, you know. And then
Yes.
I'm like, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm gonna post this. I think it's funny, and I posted, and like couple thousand followers, boom, and they show in my country in national TV, every TV. Our fighter, UFC fighter, Merab Dvalishvili break his head, and like it was news, like it was a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then you got revenge. I saw that you went back with
Wow.
headgear, boxing gloves, and you got revenge, right? You want to talk? You want to
Yes.
talk us about that
A lot
fight?
of
How that
people
fight
don't
went
know
down?
this. Yeah, but wow, man, it's crazy. Yeah, so okay, what happened was now next day I can't go gym because I have stitches all over the head, and it's snow outside. You can like I'm not drinking. I'm not. I'm not like. And then what should I do? And I'm like, I gotta make another funny video. Like I gotta now just put gloves on and just go and do rematch and just keep it fun, you know, because
That rematch.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. He was like, Ice, you got me the first one. I'm coming back with vengeance. Comes back, I'm getting the rematch, and then you whooped that lake's ass.
Oh shit! Actually, maybe I should post. A lot of people forget this. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta post it because, yeah, I gotta
No, I saw that. There was like, everyone was like, remember, guys, Merab got that one back. The lake's not undefeated. And you went back and you beat the hell out of like, you're like,
Yeah. With the
take this,
headgear
pop,
on.
pop, pop,
You
pop.
see
With
me?
the headgear and everything. Oh, man. So obviously you're trying to get it into the lake were you trying to do for recovery? Like, what is your recovery like? Are you ice bath, sauna guy, stretch, water,
Yeah.
good food? What is your recovery?
Yeah.
I mean, with a body like you who runs so high, like the way you train with the nickname Machine, you have to have, like, you got to be sore. What are you doing for recovery, man?
So to be honest, yeah, no ice tub and no sauna, nothing like this. No, not even massage here. I live in Las Vegas and we have a UFC PI, and you can just go and you can just tell, oh, my shoulder bother me or my back bother me. Can you do a little massage? You can tell they can do. They cool people as long as you make appointment, no problem. But I I only go there when I have injury, really injury, like I was rehab my hand or like little like always have something little bit happen. Only that time I go. I never go massage or something. uh, yeah, I don't like to waste my 1 hour because I'm good. Yeah.
So hey, wait. So you go there for the massage. You don't do ice baths, no sauna, no yoga. So you just
No.
I need a massage. You massage. Thank you. That's all you do for your recovery.
No. I don't even go for massage there. I can do it. That I was saying
Yeah.
I can do it, but I'm not. I can take one advantage. So basically, what I'm saying is, so like 6 days, no, 5 days a week in UFCPI,
Yeah.
I can go and I can get the massage if I want. I can tell them, oh, my back bothers me, and they can do massage or like they can do recovery. But I'm good. I don't feel it. So and I don't like ice towel because I was just testing, hot water, cold water. I hanging out too much in ice cold water, and I get sick. I was coughing 2-3 weeks. I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, why I have to go cold water? No, it's not good. I'd rather be warm.
I like how he won't do an ice bath, but
Because the lake.
dives into a even if the lake wasn't frozen cold, it was still gonna be freezing.
Yeah.
Even if you were able to, but you won't do an ice bath.
That's fun, my friend. And especially, and so when you run in the snow, if you just when you warm and then if you're sweating, that's cool. That's fine. Like when you hot, that's cool. And like 10 seconds, and just especially if you have a video set up, it's fun, good. Everybody love you challenge yourself, and then but the Moldovan guy, the Spivak, the heavyweight UFC fighter.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a UFC heavyweight. He lost against the French fighter. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, this guy Spivak, he a UFC PI, and he said my record is 1 hour in cold water. I'm like, bro, why?
Woo!
Why, bro? I'm like, why you kill us? And then he said,
Wow.
oh, it's just after a couple of minutes, I don't feel it. His nickname is Polar Bear. So I don't know. It's not my thing. So okay. Let's go back to my recovery. So me, like, how I training here in Las Vegas, I will explain. So like morning we have a practice 11:30, and I go morning practice. Finish 1. I first practice. I push, and then I try to get good training session. I go eat. After I have a lunch, and after just answer the text, like maybe post something social media, make answer emails, make some like as so many things going on. You have to like this do his home like online work something, and after I'm listening always but I'm gonna eat good, and I'm almost eating like all this time because I'm listening my body. I don't have like strict diet. Like if I need like sweet, if I need some cake or something, I eat. If I need ice cream, if my body needs, I
Hell
eat.
yeah.
I listen my body. I always try to eat clean, but I try to eat good. And so after I most of the time I train second time, either it's jiu-jitsu or or maybe lifting or running or maybe like mixed swimming or maybe some other training, or something like that. And then after that again on cell phones, whatever. But so when I go home, I like to eat good. I like to eat a lot. I like to really relax, chill, and I don't go sleep early. I like to like stay up a little bit. But let's say if I go to sleep 1 a.m., I like to wake up 9 a.m. because I want to get 8 hours sleep. I'm always trying. At least I'm getting 7 hours. If I go to sleep 2 a.m., I like to wake up 10 a.m. because morning I can sleep. It's just for me, it's hard to go bed early. And I try to get sleep good. And the same thing, man. Every next day I just waking up, go gym, training, push, and I'm always looking for some other. Now I set up some little gym in my garage, and if I don't know, there is so many opportunities. Somebody asked me to training, like I like to help. I can't say no to the fighter who wants training with me, or I can say no to girls, and that's my life.
I love it. So you don't really have, I guess you could say, a recovery routine. You basically just train, eat good, sleep good, and drink water, right?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, exactly. And then
How old are you, Merab?
33.
Oh, you still young.
Yeah.
When your ass hit 37, you're gonna see a different type of light.
Wow.
I'll tell you that right now. Because
Really?
I was the same way. I was like, oh, I don't need recovery.
Wow.
Man, I tell you what,
Wow.
37, I need my ice bath. I only do it for 5 to 7 minutes. And with the sauna, that is it.
Okay, see, yeah, maybe, but
Well, you're just a machine, Merab. That's what it is. You're just a
No,
machine.
like no, I'm okay, but so
So okay, so let's fast forward. So obviously you just got done fighting. When are you looking to compete again? Like you were trained. You, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys know right now, Merab, the superstar, he's on a world tour, victory tour. He was late. He had me and Michael in the studio. He showed up 20 minutes late. He had to text some girls. He had to sign some autographs, but he's here. How soon are you looking to get back in there? Like, are you looking next year? Not next year. Sometime in the fall.
actually I wanna be back soon as possible because the last my fight, even I was preparing hard and I was ready. I don't know, somehow I don't felt in I was in a fight. I don't know. I feel like it's nothing happened, and I'm just very hungry for fight, and I still miss. I wanna compete. I wanna. I like my body feels good. Like usually after weight cuts, and you just hungry, crazy, you're sore. Every like next week, usually you feel it. Like and then you don't even want to go gym. Now I feel like I miss. I today I was gym, I sparring, I training, and I love it. I enjoy it. I have motivation. I don't feel it. Uh, I just win the fight, and hopefully next fight will be soon. I'm even willing to be backup fighter as Chito Vera and O'Malley because I feel good, I feel confident, and even I know that I have a guarantee the title fight. That it's not right idea to risk myself and without like a long training camp. Just take this. If something happened that this short notice fight or be backup fighter, I'm still willing because I think I don't know. I feel it. I do always what I feel, and I feel it. I would like to be backup fighter if they need me.
No, I love it. I love it. Now, when you are in a so you went training today, how much weight do you cut? Right? Like you're
Yeah.
always on a good diet. Are you super close to 135? Do you blow up to 155, 160? Like what's the process of you getting down to 135? Because you look like a thick 135 or a thick boy. I know you're like 5'3", 5'4", like me, but you got some nice size on you. How big do you get between fights?
Thank you. Good question. So me usually uh I walk around like 155. Sometimes I'm getting like 158, maximum 160. So when I'm like really really eating like crazy, and like usually I that's what I do. I try to eat lean. I try to eat clean. I try to. But I don't check my weight if I don't have a fight. Or I only check weight week before my fight. But of course, I always try to don't get fat and don't get crazy. But I listen my body. If my body needs, I will eat, no problem. I'm not checking. So usually I walk around like 20 pounds over, 22 pounds over, maybe 25 maximum, like over, maximum. Like, it's only a couple times in a year. And so, okay, so my diet and my weight cut is I don't change nothing in my lifestyle. I'll be like this even I have a fight or no, and I'm always trying to be in shape. And so when I will get close to fight, I will start even more smart. I will not gonna eat ice cream much, and not too many cakes, and don't go crazy with this sweetness or like this. And so week before I'm same thing, like same way, like 156. And so when I will spar it week before, like 6 days before Saturday, that's where I'm gonna look my weight, and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna check my weight, and I'll be like, if I be like 155, it's a good weight for me. And Saturday I'm gonna eat light. I'm gonna eat very smart. Start drinking water, like now before I used to stop eating, stop drinking, like old style, like a wrestling, like wrestling style, like in judo we was doing same thing. We was cutting, just no eat, no drink, running, sweating, and make weight. Kill yourself. But I was doing this up until like 2-3 years. But then when I look Aljo and now UCPI and everybody, I learn so much, and I'm not kill myself without water. I only stopped drinking water last 3 days, like 2.5 days. And
Wow.
yeah, so okay, what I do is so start drinking water Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then eat less, and then drink water like 5 liter water, and like eat just a little bit, and drink more water, and so so usually Tuesday I'm like 147 after practice, and maybe Wednesday like 140 three after practice, and Thursday of course from Wednesday, like Wednesday only like little water, like a little bit water, and then I go almost hungry in the bed, and like oh just maybe a little bit, just like one scoop something eggs or something, and maybe just a little bit water for like just drink, take a vitamin, and then Thursday morning nothing, no drink, no eat, just stay hungry, and nighttime I have like a left 5 ounce maybe, and then nighttime just I don't need nobody. I just need like maybe some teammate or somebody. What I do is in treadmill I wear a lot of clothes and then just running. It's just and then but counting seconds, like 10 seconds more, 5 seconds more, 1 minute more. Like just like this, kill myself. And when I'm sweating, and okay, what let's say I'll run, let's say 30 minutes or something, and I'm just I'm gonna sit, and then because my heart is going crazy because I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and and then when I'm running, sometimes I do like different like moves, like I'm like do shadow boxing since I'm lifting legs to uh so to make even more miserable. And once I finish the running, I will sit, and then I'm like tired, exhausted, of course, but the sweat's coming. I'm hot, and I'm still cutting weight. And then usually I cut 3.5 pounds like this. And when I go bed, like without eat, without drink, and I'm still hot, I'm still like no sleep, moving that way, waiting all night up until morning. And morning usually I'm on weight.
It's crazy that you do all that and you still perform at a very high level with all the running, with the dehydration, with no food in your system, no cake. It's crazy that your legs don't cramp, because usually, you see a lot of athletes, they do that, and then when they go and fight, they suffer from it because the weight cut was so hard. It's like that's why that term comes from. Their first battle is the weight cut. Once you make the weight cut, then it's good to go. But it seems not to affect you because you haven't missed weight once.
Yes.
Two, it has never affected your performance. I mean, when you picked Henry up and you ran his ass across the cage, I'll let you know, I did it once against a guy. I didn't do as cool as you did. Right, I picked up Nick Pace. I ran across the cage and I threw him into the cage, and I jumped in the cage. You picked Henry up and you walked around and you threw him down. And after you threw him down, you landed a 4-piece chicken meal on him. So the way you got it down to a science, Merab. It's absolutely amazing and beautiful to hear the weight cut process, to hear your story with the battle with the lake, to hear how you and Aljo have developed this amazing bond that money cannot buy. Merab, thank you so much for your time. Merab, this is your chance to tell people where they can find you and where they can pick up that beautiful shirt, my friend.
First, I want to say thank you to you. You are a legend, and I have so much respect. I have so much respect for you, man. Like you guys, yeah. So you guys make UFC like this level, and now like now because of you put so much work and you build this division, and you like, and now it runs easy, but thank you guys. You are like, I think, first generations, the real goats, and man, you are legend, and you still fighting this level, high level, and you are motivation for me and for so many others. And like and you're so cool, even person and great fighter. Man, I appreciate you and respect and thank you so much. And what an honor to be in your show, talk with you, and yeah, it's like God is good, and like it's even this, it's crazy for me. And so go back. I am like in social media, just with my name Merab dot Dvalishvili in Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or yeah. So whatever.
What about the shirt,
social-
baby? What about the shirt? What about the
Ah,
shirt?
shorts, my shorts. So if they go on my Instagram, there I have the the website there. You can see it in my bio. It's official Merab Dvalishvili. It's a website, and they can click, and I sell my merch there. They can find it there if they want. But so that's it. And yeah, I'm here in Las Vegas training and enjoying my life. And yeah, I will say MMA is the best, man. And then if you guys want a training, the guys who's not training, I will say I recommend jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is the best sport. You can training in any age, and this is the best sport, and I will say the best martial arts to, like not like very important martial arts for everyone.
I love it. I love it. Merab, when I come to Vegas, maybe coming out there for during UFC 300, because my dad lives out there. If I come out there, I have time. I want to come grapple with you and mess around. I want to feel what Henry felt. I want to see if you could pick me up and throw me across the cage like you did to Henry. I'm sure you could, because I'm pretty small and I don't have as good as wrestling as.
Much as I would love to training with you, I don't wanna, because you're gonna smash me and then you're gonna think, oh, this guy
No.
did Henry. Oh, the fuck.
No.
Maybe you're gonna come in 135 UFC back, and then you may wanna.
Oh
like,
God, Merab, I am old. I am 37, my friend. I have 3 kids. I am old. But no, I want to. I want to be able to train just to see. Feel. I like to feel, and I always like to learn. You have some beautiful takedowns against the cage and your timing. So for me, I am a student of the game, and I'm still learning. So I will love just to pick your brain a little bit.
Okay, that's but okay, but
Okay, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, well, no one thing I want to ask about talking about people training with you. What was up with you sparring with? I don't know if I want to call it sparring, but training with Sneako a little bit.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
giving him.
Hey, you're smacking the shit.
You might have embarrassed him. We thought he was embarrassed versus Strickland, but this might be even more embarrassing for him, just slapping him around, getting him in that rear naked choke. So how did that get set up, and how did it feel beating his ass?
So he asked me he wants to like live stream with me, and then I don't know him actually before I saw Strickland's fight, but and then I was at the Power Slap and I saw him, bro. I tell him, bro, I respect you, man. You fight Strickland, this guy, he sparrings everyone like his fights, like I said, you crazy? Like how? Why you sparring with him? And then that's how we get know each other. And he said, I wanna do live stream with you. I said, okay, cool, let's do it. And so and then when he told me yesterday in live stream, he teach me some like to show me some technique and then like some jiu-jitsu technique, and we was just live stream. And then and after he told me, oh, how are you gonna match up with O'Malley? He's taller, he's taller like me, I'm even big taller. And then he said he's been training boxing and he was just trying to. I said, okay, let me show you. And then, of course, I play a little bit and then shoot, take him down, and I was just slapping him because it's a move. Every time he moves, then I was following him and then just slapping him, And then he's like, what the fuck? What should I do? Like, I said, you need to train jiu-jitsu,
That cracks me up. Yeah, when I saw that video, actually, I think Michael sent it to me, and you're just like, whack! Whack, just hit him. I was like, oh man,
actually,
the good old fashioned whipping.
Actually, the move I learned from Aljo, when beginning, when Aljo used to take me down, he got me good position. He got mount me or like hip guard, like good. And he used to hold me there. He's like, like show me, like just show me, like. And then after I do to everybody, even Aljo now, I go, I'm like, but I really actually punch people, like saying like, I do hard, but I stop it. But I actually show them. It's usually when you're training or practice or do jiu-jitsu, if you on top, usually it's not a fight and you're not like doing these people. But I'm in my head, I'm always practicing and also show them hey, you gotta move or it's dangerous. It's you cannot hanging out there like a jiu-jitsu guys. They can wait, and I'm always saying okay, saying I'll go to him like I can punch you if I want, but I'm just gonna slap you.
I love it, man. I love it. Merab, this has been an amazing treat, man. I truly appreciate you. When I come to Vegas, I'm going to hit you up. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our guest, Merab, MD. And if you like this interview, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know we go live. And go give this man a follow on his Instagram and pick up that brand new, delicious-looking shirt. Merab, the Machine, MD, medical doctor. We'll see you at the next one, boys. That is it for the MoneyCast. I'm your host, Demetrious Johnson, and my co-host, Michael Wansover. We'll see you at the next one. Cheer! Well, damn.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. Thank you, Demetrious.
Thank you, brother.